So we are looking here today at, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways to brew fresh coffee and then enjoy fresh coffee. We have here the GSI Commuter Java press, and I'm really excited to show this to you today because not only is it really lightweight, but again, it gives you the capability to not only brew your coffee, but then drink your coffee or share with a friend. I mean, and it's super packable, lightweight, portable. You know, we're up here at an alpine lake enjoying it, and I got to enjoy a fresh brewed cup of coffee up here at like 11,000 feet, which is awesome. So let's go ahead, break this down, show you what it can do, and if it's the right little system for you coffee lovers to brew anywhere, anytime. So we'll take a brief respite from our alpine adventure. We'll get back to it in just a moment, but I want to show you what you get when you purchase this Java press. And we did pick this up for about $22 is the average going rate. We will have links in the description below over to Amazon. When you guys use those hyperlinks, we get a little kickback, and that helps us go out and purchase gear just like what you see here and give you guys comprehensive reviews so you can decide if it's the right piece of gear to put in one of your systems or one of your you know, just adventure pieces that you go and live your life with. So I always appreciate it when you guys use those hyperlinks below. Now, real quick, some basic specs for you is that this is going to weigh 9.6 ounces, so rather lightweight for a fully, you know, comprehensive brewing system and mug, you know, tumbler kind of system. This is going to carry 15 fluid ounces, so you can just about get 2, you know, cups worth of coffee out of this guy. And then the dimensions are going to be 7.8 tall by 3.8 by 3. So that is the basic dimensions of this coffee brewing system. All right, so what we have here is this is the outer piece, and this is what you're going to put your grounds into. Now, it has an insulated sleeve. They have blue or green color combinations. Again, using those links will offer that. So this guy will just slide right over, and that's just going to help retain the heat. Gives you a little bit of, you know, traction when you're holding it. Then it has this really nice heavy-duty rubber cup at the bottom here. So again, this helps with cleaning, and you just seat that on there, and that's really snug and secure. So it's not just going to, you know, fall over right away, and it kind of grips to your, you know, like cup holders in your vehicle. So as we'll see here in just a moment, you would then put your grounds into the bottom, and they have very easy directions to follow with the little directional guide that they come with, so that's really good. You have this kind of rubber seal right here, and then you have your plunge, and it has a filter right here with that rubber gasket. Now this is a nice kind of medium filter, and it's not removable, so you can't take it out, you know, and replace it or anything like that. You just need to rinse it off, and you're good to go again. And I've been using this for, I think, about a month and a half now. I have between 2 and 4 cups of coffee a day, every day. And with me, I know I've done at least half of them with this system, really testing out for over a month to give you guys a really good, you know, feel for it. So how this works is that you take your lid right here, and we'll discuss that lid here in just a second, but you screw that little bad boy on right there. Nice and snug. So we got our grounds in, we poured our water in, and then you just use your plunge, and you plunge that all the way down, and the grounds are being pushed down to the bottom, you know, just like a French press or an AeroPress or things like that as you push, and then your coffee that you're drinking is right here. Now, I haven't had any grit in it or, you know, grounds coming through. You do have to grind your coffee a little bit thicker or a little bit heavier grinds. You know, you can't do super fine like espresso. It will want to overflow. So just, you got to go slow when you are grinding this so that it doesn't, you know, come pouring out the top. Now, I do want to touch on the lid here. This is spill you know, resistant. It's not spill proof. Now, you do have your cover right here for your mouth, or it'll pop back and actually kind of like latch into place there. It's not going to, you know, just be popping and flying all over the place. This is a good, not only drink spout, you know, it doesn't kind of want to come out of your mouth and spill and make a mess, or a good pour spout. You can pour this, and that's why I like this system, whereas other systems like an AeroPress or, you know, things like that that are super portable, you can really only make like 1 cup of coffee. This will make, you know, 15 ounces of coffee, so you can share with a friend. So you can pour, you know, you can have half of it in yours and drink straight out of here, and then you can pour half of it into a mug or something like that and share. Or if you just like a lot more coffee, you can do that too, and you're not, you know, confined to a smaller ounce, you know, percentage, which is nice. Now, there are these breathe ports around this right here that coffee or liquid would come out of if you were to tip this upside down, even with the port closed. So if I were to go like this, it would start seeping out and, you know, making kind of a mess. So it's spill resistant, but it's, you know, if you knock it over, it will start to leak. Wanted to touch on cleanup as well. Cleanup is super easy with this. Now on our Alpine Adventure, I just left the grounds down here at the bottom till I was done drinking. You can either take it back and pack it out, and, you know, you'll have drunk all the fluid, so it'll just be depressed down in there. You're not going to have grinds flying all over the place, and you can easily pack it back out. They're not going to come through here or come through the filter. Or, you know, you can knock it out, throw it in your fire or something like that, and just do a really quick rinse with a couple ounces out of your Nalgene, and you're good to go for another day. So this is a very easy, really quick way without a lot of mess, without paper filters and all that to worry about. So as we move back to the backcountry and I show it to you in action and how it actually works making a cup of coffee, you know, it's got a little bit of a learning curve. It took me about 2 or 3 tries to really get the system down, the right, you know, coarseness of the grinds, all of that. But once I got the system down, this thing is awesome, and I've been totally digging it. So here we are at 11.7, hanging out by an alpine lake, mind-blowing view. And we've got our GSI coffee maker here. So I love this for day hiking. So this is what I did. So I pre-ground ahead of time. We got our grounds down in there, just hiked it up, just boiled my water. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in there. So there we go. And now I'm gonna set a timer. You just kind of seal it right there with the upper portion with the plunge. And now I'll just set a timer for 4 minutes. We'll come back and we'll have some nice coffee. You got to make sure that your lid is open. You don't want the mouth hole to be closed and covered up. You want the air to breathe out of not only the ports around the center, but that mouthpiece. And then just slowly depress. Now I've hit the coffee grounds. You know, I don't want to push super hard and make them flush out the top. And I'm just going to slowly put pressure on it. So there you go, fully depressed. We got our lid. And you can now either pour it into another cup and share, or just drink straight out of here. I just wanted to take the sleeve off, just kind of show you what's going on in here. So here's our coffee up above, and here's our grounds down below. A little bit overkill on the grounds for what I wanted to do. Well, there we have it. You know, as long as you get the grinds and the grounds right, ground right, lots of G's there. I think this is an awesome way to not only brew, but then carry or share your coffee, regardless if you're car camping, backpacking, day hiking, or just going from A to B at the office. You know, there's a lot of capability there with this little system, and for the price point, I think it's a great option for you coffee lovers out there who are looking for a system similar to this. So I want to thank you so much for coming over here today, checking out the channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. Any questions you have, I'll answer in the comments below. And always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.